Did you know baseball gave us jazz? No, I'm serious. Look it up. In 1912, a minor league pitcher had a pitch he called the jazz curve. Years later, jazz became the name for the style of music. But the music didn't stop there. Because we play to play. Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, Buck O'Neil, they wanted to play. And they did play. My Grammy Pat, she played to play. Back in the Bahamas on the sandlots, I played to play. And you better believe that we still play to play. So yeah, like I said, baseball gave us jazz.
Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Go, baby, ballin' to me slow. Who don't keep your love on me? No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine. Purple in the sky. Cruising high.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Brandon Williamson. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. That one's in there. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 14.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. In there safely.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. One run across, and that rolls into the corner. Grissom around third. Cut off. Now a throw home. The tag out. But they do get a run.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's Matt Olson. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs.
That's it. The second base.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Austin Riley.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
And foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
This one smacked out to left center. Friedel makes the grab on the run. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 1, the Reds coming up. Back here in Cincinnati, and today's starter, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
MLB Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Foul ball there.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, right now with the 5th most RBIs in the NL. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting up.
And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Base hit center field. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Braves 1 and the Reds 0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Strider back to work. And there's a ball.
That's the ball. One ball. No strike.
Swings through that one for strike one. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jonathan India at the plate. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's carrying. Gone. His 9th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a pop-up. Albies in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. One.
0-1.
De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And the batter now, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Grounder might be 2. Oh, he throws it away. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Doubled in his first AB. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Friedel going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging and heading for home.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt.
2 on, 1 out. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 3-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a line drive to left field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin.
Here's Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Runner at second, 2 down. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. Austin Riley goes deep. His 23rd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now, Marcell Ozuna. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. That one the other way. Benson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. Senzel, in his 5th season, 27 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup, TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 up, 2 down.
Now the designated hitter, Noel V.
Next for Cincinnati, Noel V. Marte. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies tosses to first. That is the inning. Reds down in order. They're down 5-1. Back here in Cincinnati, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Harris. And a pitch. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first, Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. They take the force out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Left field, way back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom 4, in now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
the center fielder,
The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
the batter, the first baseman,
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Steer. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
India batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1. And there's a base hit to left.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Will Benson. Gets under it and pops it up. Grabs it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brandon Williamson done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Number 59 comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike 1. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the 1st round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. And that gets down into the gap. Albies makes the turn at 2nd. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to 3rd pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. That's back. Out of here. His 23rd of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Orlando Arcia, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Ripped on a line. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Yeah, the batter now, Michael Harris. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready. Cruz. The right-hander back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a pitch. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Riley drifts towards it, brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And the 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Reds go down quietly. They're down 7-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Acuna now, 1 for 3. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Two outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Base knock center field. So Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Reds 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, TJ Friedel.
The left fielder, TJ
Strider back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, MLB Marte.
Here's a speed threat, MLB Marte. Marte, in his rookie season, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a strike. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
He goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. McClain having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Spencer Steer will hit next. Steer, like most, enjoys hitting here at Great American Ballpark. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And the 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Olsen makes the play, and that's the inning. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. Friedel brings it in with a nice running grab. And now Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
1 down. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
New pitcher for the Reds, Ian Gibaut.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's a laser base hit, and that one's going to get into the corner. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-1, and in its second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Michael Harris digs in now. And that one ripped into right. Benson puts it away. Runner tagging from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third.
The designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
And now it's the Braves DH, Vaughn Grissom. This one smacked out to left center. Snags it on the run, and the inning is over. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 8 and the Reds 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. The line of the pitch. Swings through that one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And down on strikes he goes. One out.
The right fielder.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground. Boots it.
Now batting, third baseman,
Man at first with one gone. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is in for a strike. Benson, the base runner at first with one out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stevenson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs. Out to short, Arcia. They get the force, and that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. To the right side, knocks it down, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Now back third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. The run scores from third. It's 9-1. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Now back, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So up next, Orlando Arcia. On a line, base hit. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the eighth coming up. Braves 9 and the Reds 1. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the eighth. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it. 2 away down. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there.
The designated hitter.
Now it's going to be Noelvi Marte. On the ground to third. Riley. Throw to first is in time. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here in Cincinnati. New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Chibot in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases, and that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hammered back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 10-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
So they turn things over to the righty, Lucas Sims.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive, base hit. Harris coming home. He scores, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Base knock right field. Grissom around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a base hit into right center field. Acuna around third. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Here comes Olsen around third. He's in there. And the lead continues to grow.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score, and it's 15-1.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Buck Farmer gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Orlando Arcia now at the plate. That smash towards center. And he boots it. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. In the air out to center. McLean makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Base hit center field. Runner from third comes across, and they extend their lead. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Bases loaded with one away. And next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. Ground ball could be two. De La Cruz over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Braves lead it 16-1.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds.
Welcome back, and now the center fielder, Matt McLean. Raisel Iglesias gets the call from the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
The pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Next pitch is popped up. Olsen settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Swings through that one, 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a strike. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. McLean off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I made it to the threshold.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.